Well, hello everyone, this is Chris from Camping Fun and Outdoors. I am so excited. This is my first actual campground camp I've done. The weather was pretty iffy today. It was doing some raining and stuff, so I went ahead and got my tent set up. I still got to work on this. There's some things I'm going to be showing y'all tomorrow night more in the tent, but right now I just got the bare bones set up. When I get in the tent tonight, I will do a little preview of what I've got set up so far. But I'm gonna flip the camera around, let y'all see the tent, my little setup here. Like I said, it's not 100%. Tomorrow, I'll have everything set up and organized the way I want to. But right now, I just got the bare bone basics out. I gotta get me a fire started. It's in the 50s here. It's supposed to drop down to mid 40s tonight. So I'm gonna flip the camera around. I'll be back here in a few minutes, give y'all a little preview of the tent and what little bit I got set up. And as the week goes on, I'm gonna be here till Friday morning. As the week goes on, I'll show more and explain more what I'm doing, and we're just gonna have some fun. Talk to you later. All right, everyone, I'm back. That's my lazy chair there. I got my little table set there. I do got more wood than this, but that's what I brought for right now. I'm only about 20 minutes from the house, so I can go pick up more wood. Got my little fire ring. Over here, of course, I got my DJI equipment. I've got a chair that I had set up. These portable bins right here, these plastic bins, is what I carry all my stuff in. I've got one inside the tent that I use to carry inside tent stuff, and one for the outside. This has got all my grilling stuff and outdoor stuff in it. Over here, I haven't even got it set up yet. That's my little Blackstone griddle. I love that thing. Works wonders. Not a little cooler, but I'm gonna get off here, get a fire going. Like I said, it's chilly. We'll get back with you here in a little while, and we'll have some fun. Y'all take care. Well, everyone, I'm back sitting here in my zero gravity chair, just relaxing by the fire. I turned my out task on. I'm sure y'all can't see it in the camera. It's sitting over here towards me, right here. And just happened to look over a second ago. I was contemplating on what I wanted to eat. I brought hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken tender fillets that I want to cook up. Also got breakfast food. Noticed that it was drizzling. Good thing I brought some bologna, some mustard, and some bread. So I think I'm going to go in the tent here in a little while and get everything set up in there, eat me a bologna sandwich. If it stops drizzling, I'll stay here a little while longer, and I'll get back with y'all before I go back in. But I just want to break out the Blackstone, get everything going, and it turn to rain. It's still a little cloudy out. Tomorrow's supposed to, when I wake up, supposed to be clear skies for the next 3 days. So I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to be doing some fishing in the morning. I'm sure I'll have a little bitty video about that along with this video. Or in this video, I might do a separate one with the fishing. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I'll still throw a few small clips into this video. But it's just so peaceful out here, man. It's quiet. I love this campground. A bunch of RVs around me. It's the first weekend, it's the first month, I'm sorry, that campgrounds have been officially open. They opened May 1st. I've been itching to get back out to a campground. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be doing stealth camping. But with my channel name, Camping Fun and Outdoors, I feel like that I can do stealth camps and regular camping and combine it into my channel. If y'all got any comments on that, where you think I should separate them, let me know. Also, while I'm on the subject, if y'all would hit that like button and subscribe, it'll help my channel grow some. I'm a newbie coming up. First few videos, they'll get better. Hopefully this one's better. My last one was a stealth camp. I was pretty well scared on that one, but it was my first stealth camp. So I think it went well for what I done. It wasn't the best in the world, but I'm learning. I've got other YouTubers that are helping me out that I keep in contact with, and they've been giving me suggestions on what to do, what not to do, and just to help my channel grow some. But I'm gonna get off here and throw another log on the fire because it looks like it's going out. And I just looked at my out task, and it's still got a hair bit of drizzle, but I think this is gonna fall off here in a few minutes. If that does, we'll just sit out here and eat tonight. I will say, I think I said earlier in the intro, I got here about 4 o'clock, got everything set up. I had to do it in between rain showers. And so I went and got the tent set up, got bare bones set up tonight. I've got some things in the tent. If I show you the inside of the tent tonight, it's not 100%. I would call it 50%. Well, let's just say this. It's what I'm used to. But I've got some cool things I'm going to do tomorrow night. I'm going to get it done during the day tomorrow when I got more time. Today was just getting set up. And if y'all have ever camped, you know, first day in, you get you set up. I do all this by myself. I put this 10-person tent up by myself. I brought everything out here by myself. I unloaded it all. So I'm exhausted at 53 years old. So I just thought tomorrow night it would be a good treat to add some additions into the tent. And when it gets dark, we'll go in there and have some fun. Talk, relax, kick back, and just enjoy it. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all here in a few minutes. I'm going to turn the camera off for a little while, sit back and enjoy this fire, figure out what this drizzle is going to do. If it falls off and don't drizzle no more, I'll stay out here a little bit longer. But as of right now, sorry I keep on looking at my out task because I can see the drizzle from that. Now the light on my camera, I can't see drizzle on that because it's about to blind me. I ain't gonna lie to you, those things are bright. For a little $30 attachment onto my Action 5 Pro camera, it does a good job. I hope y'all see that. I know the camera's a little bit farther away from me. I haven't worked out the bells and whistles out of this camera yet. I use my phone on the DJI Action app to control the recording and stop on this camera. There's supposed to be a function in here, which I see right now, I think, but I'm gonna have to work on it tomorrow before I actually try it while I'm talking to y'all, and get where the camera's setting now to where it brings you in closer to me so you can see me a little bit better. So I do apologize for that. Y'all have a nice one. I'll see y'all here in a little while. Well, guys, I thought I'd bring you inside a tent. It is a little dark in here. Tomorrow I will open the windows and show y'all everything. Let me give you a little bit of a walk around. This is what they call the Coleman 10-person darkroom tent. If you notice, these walls are black. You can sleep in here during the day, midday, and it's just as dark as could be. If I turn these lights off right now, you wouldn't even see my hand in front of me. That's how dark this tent gets. This is my little Coleman cot I got. Got a couple blankets in there, my pillow. I got these little folding tables that pack up real well, real small, off of Amazon. I got one right here with my little heater on it. I don't know if you can see it. This is my little EcoFlow River 2 Pro. Then over here, which is running my little heater I've got right here, which is not really putting out much heat, I got the Delta 3. Well, it's doing a good job. It'll run this little 200 watt heater for, I think it was 9 hours when I turned it on. The screen pops off. I have to go to my app on my phone through through EcoFlow, excuse me, and turn the screen back on because it times out after a while. But I just now noticed I hadn't even took the screen protector off that comes from the factory on it. Over here's a little bit of my gear. Excuse the mess. I'm just now getting ready to go to bed. Like I said, I got here a little late, a little rainy. One thing that's worrying me, I don't know if y'all can see that, 58.5 degrees, that's not a problem. 80% humidity, bothers me a little bit, but I'm sure I'll be okay. It's just because it rained. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. So with that being said, the humidity is going to drop. I brought this just to test this little heater out with, see how it's going to work out. Now it was 54.5 degrees in here probably about 45 minutes ago, and the little heater, it's not putting out a lot of heat. I mean, not a whole lot at all, but it's maintaining. You see it just went up to 58.6. I'll probably get it around 60 degrees and I'll kick the unit off. I've got this sleeping bag right here is a 30-degree sleeping bag. I've got another one over there in the yellow and black tote that I use when I go stealth camping if I need another one. But I got these two blankets here, plus these sleep pants are pretty much what they call thermal sleeping pants. And I've got two shirts on, a short sleeve, a long sleeve, and this hoodie. Probably end up having to take this hoodie off tonight when I get in the sleeping bag because I will start sweating with the hoodie on. But I'll be back here in a few minutes. I'm going to flip the camera around, and like I said, tomorrow afternoon, during the daylight, I'll open these windows up, give you a better tour of the tent. And I got some surprises. I just didn't feel like sitting up tonight. I wish I had time, but I just didn't. That's going to make the tent camping a little bit more better. But give me a couple seconds and I'll be back. Well, hello everyone, I'm back. Just sitting in a tent. It was still drizzling when I come in a little while ago. I had to go out there and get a bottle of water. I like to have a water with me when I go to sleep. I take out sinus and allergy pills right now because the pollen's so bad, so I have a tendency to wake up in the middle of the night with a dry mouth due to the allergy pill, which I don't even like taking medicine at all. If I could, I just go without it, but just sometimes we have to. And unfortunately, this time of year, pollen the way it is, my allergies go crazy. So I had to take one in before I come out here because I knew I'd be out here in this, and took one. So I got me my good old trusty little bottle of water. And no, Todd Champion, you have met someone that will not challenge you on guzzling water. I'm not good at it. I wouldn't even make it through a third of this bottle without gagging. Give credit to you and Random Adventures 2.0 Tony. Y'all do a good job. But I can't do it. I've tried. It's just, I can't do it. But y'all guys do a great job of it. Sit outside earlier. I was watching some YouTubers on my tablet. Reminds me I need to go to my car and get my laptop out, because another thing I'm going to do out here is kind of shorten the process of getting all my editing done. So I'm just going to add it to my editing program as I make videos. And if I get time where I'm bored, which probably won't happen, probably should have left the laptop at home, to be honest with you, but I might do a little editing out here, not sure yet. But I primarily just bring my tablet. I download movies off of Amazon, watch YouTubers, just sit back and relax and have some fun. That's what it's all about out here. The only downfall that I have found with this campground is that we're probably 6-7 miles from an interstate. And occasionally, it's not bad, but occasionally you do hear your semi pulling through the interstate going 70 miles an hour. It's not that big of a deal breaker. You still get to hear the crickets, the frogs, and all that stuff out here, but it's just, you hear the traffic on the interstate as well sometimes. Like right now, I just heard a big trailer truck go by. That's about all you hear. You don't hear the cars. You just hear the big trucks. But not a deal breaker. This is a great little campground. Well, I wouldn't say little, it's big. It's not huge, but I say a medium-sized campground. I'll do a walk around the campground tomorrow, show you a little bit more, and let y'all see what you think about it. But right now, I am going to kick back, relax. If I don't get back to you before I go to bed, I will see y'all in the morning. Have a good one. Well, hello everyone. I am back. Slept really good last night. It is, and I apologize, it is 4:55 p.m. I had some running and errands to do this morning. The campground that I'm at is literally maybe 20 minutes from my house, but it's one of my favorite campgrounds. It's Ridge Ranch Campground in Ohio. Very nice place. If you're ever in Ohio, any family oriented, got kids, don't want a lot of teenagers making a lot of noise at night, this is the place to go. It is not a very huge campground, but they do have full RV hookups, primitive tent sites, and also tent sites that have electricity with it. I don't use electricity, although right now, due to how wet the campground's been, the owners were nice enough to let me have one of the electrical sites for free, as long as it didn't plug into the electrical. I don't need it because I got portable power stations. But with that being said, today's been pretty good. I went out this morning, done a little fishing. I had to come back up to the campsite and almost at home. I come back to the campsite, get a few things, and I had to leave the campsite and the campground and go do some errands. And they just run a little longer than I wanted them to be today. So I'm just checking in with y'all. In a little while, I'm going to cook some food. I'm going to cook hamburgers. I'll bring y'all back, show you the intro of me getting everything set up with my Blackstone portable grill, and start cooking. And after I get them done, I'll bring you back, show you the finished product. Unfortunately, I just not into having people watch me eat. So after I eat, I'll come back on. Probably the next time after I eat, I'm going to have a body camera on me, a body mount for my camera on me. You will not see my face, but I'm going to go up to this huge pond that the campground has, and we're going to do some fishing. And there's been some good bass hits. There have not been huge bass, some small ones. The best I've seen today was 2 to 3 pounders, but still a good little fighting fish. But we'll go do some fishing, come back, and like I said yesterday, I got a surprise for y'all on 10. It took me a while to get it set up. I just didn't want to do it yesterday, but it is set up now. We'll have us a good night together. Look forward to the rest of the afternoon with y'all. Y'all have a great day. Well, hello everyone. I am getting ready to cook some hamburgers. I have got the camera set up a little too high. When I drop the camera down to start getting the food prepped and everything, unfortunately you will not be able to see my face. Hope that's not a bother to y'all, but I just want y'all to see me getting the Blackstone fired up and put the hamburgers on there. What I use as in spices and everything just for a simple hamburger. It helps it out. But I'll be back here in a couple minutes when I get everything prepped and set up. Talk to you then. Hey everyone, these are my hamburger patties. I bought them in a 4-pack. They come already pre-made in the hamburgers. They're Angus beef hamburgers. Yes, this knife is been sanitized. It's my Benchmade, my Kershaw auto assist, very sharp blade. I'm not gonna be touching the meat with it, but if you notice, I'll just cut through it. Gonna do this to this. These are my vacuum sealed bags I used. I had 4 of them. I didn't need but 2 of them out here. I left my fiance with 2. So what I do is, instead of having to use another plate, let me get a napkin and wipe this off right quick. All right, that's clean. Don't like a dirty knife. I just lift this over. Oh, let me get that out of the way. Sorry. I slip this over like this. Sometimes you just gotta, oops. It's got a paper on the bottom of it. Did not get on the picnic table. So don't worry about that, people. Even if it did, I'm a country guy, so it's 5-second rule. 5 seconds, don't get nasty. This is the best stuff I can ever tell y'all for a hamburger. Is Blackstone's Whiskey Burger. It's a heck of a seasoning. What I do is, get the lid back off of it. There we go. I put a heavy coating on both sides because the majority of it's going to cook out. I pat it with my hands. Yes, I got hand soap and towels to wash my hands with after I get done with this, so I'm not going to be causing any food poison or nothing to myself. But if I do it to myself, oh well, it's myself. I put them on there like that. Pat that in. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta wash my hands. Give me 1 second. All right, everyone, I'm back. You see my Blackstone here. I'm gonna bring the camera around to the front so you can see. There's the igniter button and 2 fuel sources. I will light both of these up. First one, what I'll do is I turn it on like this. Listen for it. Look in there, make sure the burner's on, and then I turn the next one on and do the same thing. Repeat the process. Both burners are burning. So what I'll do is I'll set the camera back up. Take a minute or 2 for this to get good and warm. Got my trustworthy Blackstone flipper. I call it a flipper. Funny words. Spatula. There we go. Take my 2 burgers. Go ahead and set these up on top because this grill does not take long to get warm. It does a very good job. I'll be back here in a second. I gotta wash my hands once again. Had to pull the camera away a little bit because unfortunately these do splash a little grease. Although I forgot to tell y'all me putting the grease on it. I get these little bottles like this, and that's what I use for my vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever you want to use. I prefer vegetable oil. It'll take these about 5 minutes and they'll be done. Let them sit there for a few more minutes and I'll be back with y'all here in a few before I flip. All right, let's flip them over. Already starting to look good. Press them down a little bit. I like it. A little bit of a smash burger going on. These Angus beef hamburgers are really good, but they're hard to turn into a smash burger. I do my best. I'll be back when I flip them over again. All right, everybody, let's flip them. We're getting there. This Blackstone does an amazing job. Can't really remember the name of the model. They come out with two versions, one that's a full griddle like I've got, or one that's half griddle, half burner. I elected with the full griddle because I don't really need a burner, because you can do everything on this full griddle as you can a burner and a half a griddle, and it gives you more cooking space. So I would like to go with this one. These things are smelling great. The only thing about camping and making YouTube videos is it sucks for the viewers because they can't smell what's cooking. I'm telling y'all, y'all would love this. Oh, they're getting close to being done. They look a little burnt on the outer edges here, but they're not. That's just the way this griddle does. The only bad thing about this griddle is, once I get done cooking the hamburgers, I'll turn it off, I'll let it cool down a little bit, and then I'll clean it. It's got this grease trap in the back. Hopefully y'all see that. This aluminum foil thing. It's got a pan that aluminum foil piece sits in, and it catches all the grease. So all you got to do is use a little water, heat it back up a little bit, use a little water, and just clean it out. It's really easy. It's a non-stick surface. Does very well. Okay, the hamburger's about done. So I'll bring y'all back and show you the finished product. Don't get too excited about it. I'm a mustard and ketchup eater. It'll be hamburgers on buns with mustard and ketchup. Good eating though. All right, everyone, finished product. These hamburgers look delicious. Yes, they look a little black here, but that's just the way the grill does it, but they were actually very tender. I'm gonna sit back, relax, enjoy these hamburgers, and I'll be back with you after I get done. Hey everyone, I'm back. Earlier when I was cooking food, or before I was cooking food, I said I was gonna go fishing. Unfortunately, by the time I turned the camera off and said I was gonna eat, and when I got ready to go fishing, something came up. Unfortunately, it took me till dark almost to get everything done. But I'm back. I promise you tomorrow, I'm going to take y'all out to the lake with me. I'm going to do some fishing. I'm just sitting sitting here by the campfire. Got my tablet over here. Its screen's off right now. But just watching some YouTube videos, sitting back relaxing. I will say this. It's not a big thing, but part of it I purchased last year, and part of it is new to me this year. But it's a tent surprise. I'll explain it more later, so I don't spoil it before then. But y'all have a good one. I'll be back here in a little while. And if I don't see you before I get in the tent, I'll be in the tent next time you see me. Till then, have fun. Well, hello everyone. I am inside my tent. Here's my main door I come in. This is a 10-person Coleman dark room tent. So it's very dark in here unless I have lights on daytime or night. But I told you I'd give you a tour of it. That's where I come in. It was raining earlier, and it's still raining now, so I had to come in here and then turn the camera on. I'm sorry for not walking into the tent actually from the outside. But as we enter the tent, I'm going to show you this section first. Here's my little EcoFlow River 2 Pro. That serves its purpose. It's going to be for the surprise night and also other charging features that I do with my cameras and stuff like that. Here's my big EcoFlow Delta 3. It's sitting on top of one of my totes that I have all my indoor stuff inside the tent. There's my little Trekology table, like I gave Camping with Champion. And when I'm camping like this and not stealth camping, I use it to set my camera gear up on and do all my charging. It's got my stuff over there. That little gray bag there is got my camera in it. Sorry for the ding, that's my phone. That keeps my light in it, some extra charging cords and stuff like that. Camera case is pretty nice. It holds all my gear, my case with my 3 batteries in it, my case with my 2 mics and receiver in, a stand, all kinds of stuff can fit in that. It is great. Let's move on a little bit. Here's a star show for the night and tomorrow night, to be honest with you. Tonight it's supposed to be down to about 48 degrees. Tomorrow night it's going to be about 39 to 40 degrees. That's a little Mr. Buddy heater. Hold up, I got an alarm set. Sorry, fumble. But I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm gonna try to get up to it real close. I bought this little grate right here, and I set this, it's a stovetop fan that they make for Mr. Buddy heaters. You cannot run but it on the lowest setting on this side. I've got a temperature gauge right here in the front. I'll try to get a good view of that. It's right where it needs to be, around 400 degrees, right there at that grate. And it does well. It takes about maybe a minute and a half for that to kick on. But literally, right now, I am sitting at 59.2 degrees. When I come in here, it was 48.1. And that's been on maybe 20 minutes. In the next 30 minutes to an hour, I'll be around 65, 70 degrees. Good sleeping weather. Here's my cot. This is a foldable Coleman cot. Really nice. It comes with a mattress on it. I use a sleeping bag. I got my Stealth Camping blow-up pitcher. Sorry for the pants. Stealth Camping blow-up pitcher pillow that I use for Stealth Camping. I back it with this little bitty one right here. 30-degree sleeping bag, and I use 2 of these little bitty blankets. What I do is when I get into bed, when I get in the sleeping bag, I stuff those over me, and then I put the sleeping bag top on me. That way, I stay a little warmer. I found that the sleeping bag's so slick, if I leave them on the outside, they end up on the floor by the time I wake up in the morning. Here's just another little of my folding tables that I use. I got these off of Amazon. They're called Ichilla. There it is right there. I won't be leaving a link in the description so y'all can find them. They're pretty affordable. Got this for Walmart last year. A story about that. I bought this same exact tent last year, but I bought it off of Amazon. Like new, but used. When I set it up, it wasn't like new used. It was like very used. So I ended up having to return that. It spoiled my whole weekend. Just wasn't a good experience. I got this last year on sale for 20 bucks. I think they usually go for around 25, 30 bucks. But I thought, what the heck, for 20 bucks, I got an air pump at the house. We've got 2 queen size air blow up mattresses that we use in the house for emergency purposes, guests, whatever. And I was like, I just steal one of those pumps. Ended up finding it and got it blown up. But right here, I'll sit down. Here's my other little table. I'm sorry for the knife there. I've got my iPad on it. That's where I watch my YouTube videos, relax, just entertain myself at night. The cool another feature, sorry for the light blinding you. Let me turn this light off for a minute. I don't know if y'all can see that. For summertime, that's my ceiling fan. It also will, the fan itself will swivel, and you can run it like this in a tent, or you can set it up to where it's like a regular fan and it will oscillate. It's remote controlled. You can turn the light on, dim, you can turn the fan on. It's got this little remote control that comes with it. Pretty daggone cool. That was also off of Amazon. And I apologize, I do not remember the name. But I promised y'all a surprise. To me, it's a surprise, but I got this cool little thing. I told you over here that I was going to be using the little EcoFlow. It's at 85% right now for a surprise. Watch this, guys. You see this right here? Let me hit the right button. Oops, fumble. Hold on one second. Let's see what's going on here. I know what happened. There we go. I forgot to turn the AC power on the EcoFlow. That's the cool thing about it. But hey, look, they lifted up. There's all my lights. I have hooked it up with lights, guys. I think I did a pretty good job. What do y'all think? It's kind of hard to show them in here, but see if I can sit back here on my cot and just do a thing. I X'd them. They go across the ceiling and X, and they go all the way around the tent. I had to double them up right here because they were so long to get them to X. But I think it's pretty cool. I can change the colors on them. I'll go to a white. See, they flip to a color white. I can make them rotate. But I kind of like the Stealth Camping red. But I thought that was a cool little addition to the tent. And I hope y'all like them. Please leave comments. Let me know if I can do it any better or any way different. I cheated. I used painter's tape to hang it up, and successfully it hasn't failed yet. There's no places to hook anything in this tent. You got to do it the best you can. Duct tape don't work. Gorilla tape might, but regular duct tape don't. Painter's tape works better. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. In a few minutes, I'll bring you back, and we'll have some fun and see me on camera in the tent. Till then, talk to you then. Talk to you later. Well, good morning, everyone. It's Friday morning. It's about 7:25 in the morning. Hadn't been up maybe 30 minutes. Slept pretty good. It got down to 38 degrees last night here. Thank goodness I had my Mr. Buddy, Big Buddy heater with me. It ran all night long on low. It kept the tent. Right now it's 55.2 degrees in here, but been having the doors opened up and closed them a few times this morning, going in and out. Had to run to the restroom, take some care of your normal morning routine. So on average, it stayed around 60 degrees in here, which is very comfortable. The tent's very well ventilated, so I wasn't really worried about anything being bothersome as low oxygen or carbon monoxide. It's just not going to happen in this big tent. As much ventilation as at the top of this under the rainfly. But I want to let y'all know I mentioned I was going to be doing some fishing. It was rainy yesterday and cold, miserable day. I didn't do much recording yesterday due to that. But I stopped by the office, and the lady let me know at the office that they was going to be doing some restocking of the pond. I don't know what type of fish they're putting in there, but they're doing restocking in the pond. And they said they prefer nobody not to fish while they were doing that. Checkout time here is 11 a.m. So we'll have to do some fishing on the next trip. I do apologize for that, but I didn't realize or know that they was going to be doing that. And yesterday was just too miserable to go out there and try to fish in the rain. Just wasn't going to have it. That's the weather for you. Spoil some plans, make some plans, but I got to get woke up, get all this stuff tore down. It's been fun. The more I do this, the more, the more footage I'll have. This one was just me first time getting out, doing some camping. I want to bring y'all along and shoot a little bit of the footage, not the whole time. This is my first getaway this summer camping. I just wanted to really sit back and relax. But I wanted y'all to come along with me and see how I set up, what I do. That way, next time we can have more fun and sit back and relax. Y'all already know the setup, what I've used. So with that being said, I'll check you on the next adventure again. If you've gotten this far in this boring video, you might as well just go ahead and like it and subscribe it. It'll help my channel out, and it'll help your channel out. Well, not your channel, but my channel. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to wake up. But like and subscribe. Also, I want to give a thanks to some people on YouTube. Todd Champion's been giving me some advice from Camping with Champion. If y'all ain't subscribed to him, y'all need to. He is excellent. Random Adventures 2.0, Tony has gave me a little bit of advice about what to do. Well, if you see a little hiccup in the video, I was giving some thank yous to some YouTube subscribers. I got the Northwest Wind's name, and for some reason my Action 5 Pro camera did not switch off the external from the internal storage to the external storage. So it just quit the video and said internal storage full. I don't know if it's just a setting I need to fix in this, but we'll have to figure it out at a later time. That's a new one on me. I've got a lot of footage on this camera right now. But anyway, Northwest Winds, I've reached out to him as well, and he's gave me some advice. It's appreciative that these YouTubers that are willing to take time out of their day and help a new channel, somebody like me that's just trying to do this, to help them out and get a little bit started and maybe make it a little bit easier on them. This is fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoy doing this, but the editing part is hard work. During the days like yesterday when it rained, it makes for hard times getting some good footage like you wanted to. It just ruins some of the plans you got, I guess you can say. But I'm gonna jump off here. I've got to start packing all this stuff up. Don't know if I'll bring you back during the pack up, because it's just so much I have to do by myself. I have no help doing this. I do it all. But if not, right before I leave, I'll get back on the camera for a few minutes and we'll speak, and then I'm gonna try to attempt to attach my camera to my car. I've got a such cut mount, and as I'm leaving out, I'll speak with you on the drive out. Till then, talk to you then. Bye. Well guys, it's load up day. I've got the majority of my stuff out of the tent. I just got to tear it down, get a few more things, deflate the mattress, take my lights down. But sad to say that it's time to head home for once. It's been fun, been enjoyable. I'm going to do a tear down. I'm just not going to show the tear down. I think that's boring to watch. But I'm going to get this stuff tear down, and as I'm riding down, I'm going to give you a shot of a pod I was going to fish at. Unfortunately, due to stocking it today, I can't do it. Y'all have fun. I'll see you in a little while. Hi everyone. I had to do a voiceover here. I put my camera outside the window and I forgot to put my mic on myself, so the wind noise was just very, very loud. I wanted to mention a couple things. This clip right here was what I was showing you, the pond that I could fish at. Unfortunately, the owners were stocking it and I could not fish at it. Also, I spoke about doing a walk around the campground in my video. The owner suggested that I didn't do that due to they didn't want anybody getting upset about me carrying a camera around, maybe recording them or their camp setup and everything like that. But all in all, it was a good trip. I enjoyed it. Wish it could have been better. Wish it could have been longer. Wish the weather was a lot nicer. It was rainy some days. I enjoyed it because I enjoy the outdoors. But anyway, I just wanted to emphasize on that and touch on it with y'all. It was a great time. Looking for better times coming in the future, and I hopefully can get this content doing better. And um, I'm learning. And like I said, thank you for your time. Please hit the like and subscribe button. And any comments, positive or negative, that you can help me with, might make everything better. Just let me know. Y'all have a great day.